All right, Ron and Fez show, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. What do you have for the show, Dave McDonald?
Okay, Schindler's List is up for...
No one ever said that. He said, I'm here to save the Jews. I'm going to do anything I can do to save all you Jews. So don't say anything when the Nazis come by. Why is everyone fucking saying this stuff about Schindler's List? It's stupid. You got the list, not me. Shh, be very quiet, Jews. I'm trying to do everything I can to save you from Adolf and his awful Night of the Long Knives. Go ahead, Dave. You were saying something. I got off into my own fucking thing. I don't want to Robin Williams on you. I don't want to dive into character. I want you to shine.
No, I'm simply talking about Schindler's List.
That's right. I'm here to save the Jews. What do I have to do? All of you people, work with me right here in the clothing store. Go ahead. Schindler's List.
Schindler's List, a copy of Schindler's List, is up for sale for $2.2 million by a New York dealer of historic documents.
How much?
$2.2 million.
I would love to get this list and give it to Foundry Music Jeff.
I don't think he would have much use for it.
Oh, I don't know. I just thought it would be a nice list for me. I thought it'd be a nice thing to show.
Well, yeah, a lot of souls were Anyway, the original. I just bailed out. It's one of 4 remaining copies in the world. The other copies having been turned over to the Nazis. I can't even think.
Why did the Nazis want that list?
Because that's who Schindler gave the list to. Remember?
But that feels like he'd still be hunting those people.
Yeah, but no, I mean, yeah, he gave them to the Nazis, and then I think they were destroyed in various bombings and whatnot.
Grab that list before we go.
Wait, hold on. So you're talking about the actual list?
No, I'm saying
not the movie.
No, not the movie.
Because that's too much money. I can get the movie very cheap at Blockbuster.
Yeah, no.
Now, I had a thing one time, Robert Schimmer's List, and it was just what he thought was his best jokes.
Right. Much different. These are people whose souls were saved.
Schimmel, was it? Robert Schimmel's List?
Schimmel, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bob Schimmel over there. Yeah, so I thought, Jesus Christ, I'm not even sure if there's a bigger historic document that's not bullshit. Like,
all right, let's check with the Constitution. You really think that this is really big?
Yeah,
they have the Magna Carta.
They have the Magna Carta, do they? Well, okay, how about for the 20th century? I don't think anything touches this.
You didn't even know about it except for a movie. It didn't change anything in fucking history.
No, it did. There's, I think it was 1,000 Schindler's List Jews, then created at least, it expanded to about 10,000, 15,000 people.
But it's not a document, it's a list.
That's a document. It's a piece of paper with, documentation on it.
You ever see his first list? It was things he needed to do the next day.
Yeah.
Honey to-do list?
That was before he was, he must...
There's a lot of lists out there.
Yeah,
you only like the one.
Well, of course, because this is this is one of the copies, 4 copies of Schindler's List.
Who copied him?
He had that little, Jew guy with the glasses doing...
But why isn't it his list? He's the one that wrote it up.
No,
why does Schindler get all the credit?
Because it was Schindler who paid for the people.
And then here's the other thing. Schindler looked at that list and goes, oh, by the way, all the women on this list, I'm going to fuck. No one ever brings that up.
Well,
he was railing half the people on his list.
Yeah, but they lived, didn't they? It's not so bad. He was a handsome man.
Why don't you say that to every rape victim?
Oh,
the good news is you lived. Turn around and thank the rapist.
No, he was very charming. He was a man. He was a very attractive man. That's why he wasn't raping them.
Are you thinking of Liam Neeson?
I'm always thinking of him.
They based it on the actual
Liam Neeson.
Guy.
They based it on Liam Neeson's life.
Who shouldn't be keeping these lists?
The real guy was quite debonair, and that's why we know that's why it was good casting. I'm not basing anything on Liam Neeson.
My favorite part of Schindler's List is at the end when they opened it up and the Nazis' faces melted. I'm like, what the fuck is that? A ghost in there?
Now, you're not taking the story seriously, apparently, because that was Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
To me, let's just do this as a moral conundrum.
Oh, no. It's a moral conundrum. Conundrum.
I'm here. The Nazis are after you. I'm here to save you. Particularly if you got a great ass and nice tits. I'm going to save you. By the way, I'm fucking you too. But now the person who did that, would they be considered a hero? Davy Mack?
Yes, they would be considered a hero, a human.
How about this? There's some people, the Titanic goes down. There's people in the water. I come up on my boat and go, I'm going to save everyone who blows me. Wouldn't I be considered a lunatic?
I don't think so. People can choose to die, or they can choose to be rescued. That's all. There's got to be terms in life.
You honestly don't think the cops would be fucking pissed later if they found out, wait, you only saved the people who blew you?
They might be irritated, but you didn't do anything to break the law. No, and if I was one of I would fucking blow you in order to save my life.
You would blow me anyway.
No, I
You've
don't.
been in it for years.
I don't like men.
Dave, the tranny story.
That was a mistake.
Make another one.
And we're hearing a lot about Liam Neeson.
Well, I'm talking to you about Oskar Schindler.
Oh, that's a great accent.
Right?
Hicks.
Oskar Schindler.
Schindler, good guy or a gentle rapist? Oskar Schindler, good guy or gentle rapist?
Gentle rapist.
Thank you.
Ask a rapist, he's going to also say that the other guy's a rapist.
Point taken. I can't fight your logic there.
That's where you got that answer from.
I know he sees rape anywhere, but still, I'm putting him in the win column for me.
Mr. Schindler, could you save my dad? He was a coppersmith.
By the way, when I see what Jews do, just putting rocks on someone's grave, remind them not to invite them to my grandmother's fucking grave. Because then later I got to come back and clear out the rocks.
Well, maybe they don't have roses in the desert.
I know, that's it. What we do with bouquets, they do with rocks. Here's a rock to weigh you down on the earth.
Maybe paint the rock.
I mean, is it a
That's what, an Easter egg?
I always thought putting the rock on the grave thing was acting kind of Jewy.
I think it's kind of the same way of like, here's a rock, fuck you. I wish you were still alive. I'd chuck this through your window.
They might as well have just keyed the fucking tombstone.
No, that's what we do to theirs, and you always hear about those bad fucking kids.
Well, I'm just saying, if I had some scratch, I would definitely be getting this Schindler's List. This would be something
I understand. I wish. I hope you hit that fucking lottery. You buy Schindler's List. You bring it back for the kids.
Mega Mills tonight.
And I guarantee you, you'll end up drawing one of your stupid faces on it, like every other piece of paper around here. All right, let's just do this. Not in terms of what it fucking stands for, but just in how it looks. Pure aesthetics, okay? What is kind of a cooler symbol? The Nazi insignia or the Jewish star? Now, before we get out of there, they're both aces. They're both great ones. But you got the six-pointed star or the Nazi insignia, which, by the way, I saw in a Chinese place, in a Chinese restaurant the other day. I don't know whether, I don't know which way it goes. Both of them kind of cool, both fun to make on your notebook, as you know, Dave.
And I did.
Yeah, every kid does that.
Yeah.
Jewish star, the Nazi, I'm just going to say throwing fucking star. I don't know what that is actually called.
Okay.
The swastika.
Swastika.
What is it for you?
Definitely the swastika. It's mysterious. I know what a star looks like. So I was not that impressed with the star.
Right, but you're used to the 5-point star.
Yeah, you know.
Now, the other thing about the Jewish star that's cool, it's two triangles going in different directions. It makes a star. What bothers me about the swastika is it's just a box with a couple of the sides missing. That's all it is there. And nothing is more boring than the dull box. Let's go over to a guy who loves the doodle, and has done a great job of it, Pepper Hicks. Pepper.
Give me the swastika for bonus points for their color scheme. Red, black, and white. No better color combination.
No, I'm not going to go for fancy because you can make a Jewish star any way you want. Everyone's going to agree with you. The red and white, very, very big with a black outline. Coca-Cola knows this. Red and white is the best combination you could have in advertising. Let's go over to you, Fez Watley.
I'm going with the Nazi symbol, with the swastika. It looks
Did
like...
you just say pot sticker?
No. But it looks like two pairs of legs running. I think it's got movement to it. More than the Star of David does.
I'm having trouble drawing the swastika right now. I'm drawing it on my papers, and I think I've forgotten.
All right, the best of all things. You guys are wrong with the swastika. Also, the Jewish star doesn't win. The 3D box that you can draw for yourself.
Ooh.
Where you just make a box, make another box, and then connect them, and doesn't it look like it's 3 dimensions?
A cube.
Mm-hmm.
I'd still take the swastika over. Now, if I could do a
consider
3D...
that the beginning of Pixar.
Yeah. If I could do a 3D swastika, I'm going to work on that.
Now, by the way, the swastika looks better when it's on its side a little bit, not straight on.
And which way do the arms go on the swastika?
Yeah, you're constantly saying arms and running. I'm not even sure where you're going with this. Here's a guy we haven't heard from in a while, the Freak Dog. You're on Run Fez.
Hey, buddy, boys.
Hi, buddy.
I gotta say the pentagram trumps them both, man. That's really a fucking badass symbol.
Let's look over at it. Again, you want the pentagram. You want to look at it not just for what it symbolizes, but just for the symbol
Exactly.
itself. It's pretty cool.
Especially with the upside down fucking point of the star. That really makes sense.
It's actually pretty cool because it's a star in a circle. And it always helps if you're using things like that. I would love to see a Jewish star pentagram make a lot of nice movement for itself. I'd like to see some band using that. If there's a Jewish devil-worshipping band, and I don't know of one since Kiss. That was really the last one. But that would be perfect. Here is Nate. You're on Run Fez. Yeah, you got to tell
3 words why the swastika is the best.
Yeah.
Morton Down Jr.
Again, I don't want to take to any meaning behind the symbol. Let's just look at the symbol itself. One of the best symbols ever, the peace sign. And some people were furious about that at first because they thought it was a cross with the sides broken down. Like that was an insult to Jesus. And I was like, but if Jesus could have used his upper body strength to break those crosses down, maybe he'd still be alive today. The 2,000-year-old man.
And then Mercedes took the peace sign, just took out the one stem at the bottom, which I thought was kind of unfair to the peace people.
Interesting. I don't know whether that happened before or after the peace sign, though.
True.
Because Mercedes might have been using that before. Tom in Philly, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, guys. Dave, I love you. Hey, the swastika used to be a good luck symbol for, I forget what fucking culture it was.
It still is. It still is. Anthony always puts that on his good luck notes to me. Which is adorable.
And his Christmas presents, Easter cards. He likes it.
What are you going to do? Symbols are cool. You can't get around the fact that symbols are fun to make.
I have
a smiley face. Everybody can do it. Everybody likes it.
I have my own symbol that I've been using for my name for years. I put it under my baseball caps. I always use it's like my own Batman symbol.
Because I've also got a symbol for Dave that I made up. Bring in. Did you know that Dave had a little symbol that just represents himself?
I had no idea there was a symbol for Dave.
All right, there's the Dave symbol right there. Well, here's the one I thought was yours, Dave. And this could be perfect, and you can use that anytime you want.
That's a cock.
Mm-hmm.